Welcome to Shit You Should Wipe podcast with me, Dr. Debbie, your clarity wizard, life coach, and ex-scientist. This is the place for kind humans who want their life to feel as good on the inside as they look on the outside. To achieve their life transition goal and live by design, not by default. Who want to experience personal growth, not personal change, and who want to experience more clarity, joy, and bravery. If you want to know what that means in practice, keep listening. Hello friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today again. Today is going to be a shorty. It's going to be a tiny episode. And today I want to talk about pain. Because pain is an inevitable part of life. And yet we make ourselves wrong for experiencing it. So today I want to talk about pain, how to experience it, and how it builds your shame immunity. So 2 weeks ago we talked about shame and how to unshame. That was the episode that's called What's Wrong With Me. Then last time we shifted gears to talk about how to build shame immunity. And I shared with you what I learned in a series of classes called the Shame Clinic, and how I understood that there are two ways to build shame immunity. The first one is to practice boundaries, setting and enforcing, and that was the last episode. And the second way is to practice what's called clean pain. So this is the topic of today's episode. I learned this concept from Simone Seol program called Joyful Marketing for Life Coaches. And I believe, I'm fairly certain that she made a podcast episode on that topic, so you can look up Joyful Marketing if you want her take on it. Here is my take on it. The theory is the idea that in life we're going to experience pain at some point. I mean, if you're living and not hiding from life because you don't want to get hurt, or even if you're hiding, you probably will experience some pain or hurt. But you can experience pain in two different ways. The first way is you can avoid the reality of pain and shame yourself for having the pain and the associated feelings. And the second way is you can experience and make room for the pain and the discomfort without shame or blame. Hence the term clean. It's clean as in no shame or blame. So in the first case, you ignore the reality of what you're feeling, you're dismissing your feelings, which, if you remember last week's episode, ignoring someone or his experience is often more potent than the assault or the experience itself. So in this case, when you're dismissing your own feeling, you're becoming your own abuser. And you're judging and shaming yourself for not having the desired feelings instead. Like, oh, but I should be happy, or I should be grateful because, or, what's wrong with me? Going back to that episode. In the second case, you can take pain as an inherent part of life, not something to be judged. Simone has a metaphor that I like. She says that clean pain is the other side of the coin, the natural consequence of everything that is beautiful in life. So it's not a consequence as in a punishment. No, because a lot of parents say, oh, this is a consequence of your behavior. But it's the consequence as in it comes with. With life comes death. With love comes loss and grief. With caring comes heartbreak. With trying comes failure. with diversity comes difference. And we don't have to make the consequence wrong. We can simply learn to recognize the consequence as clean pain. Like, oh, this is the pain of loss, or oh, this is the pain of heartbreak, oh, this is the pain of failure, etc. For some people, this simple shift in perspective will be enough. Others might require to process the pain somatically, which is what I described already in episode 10. What some people like David Bedrick call somatic processing of pain, and others call language of sensations. But either ways, the first step is to learn to recognize that pain. It's to learn to catch yourself ignoring your pain or thinking that you should feel a different way, or that it's time to feel a different way. And remind yourself that this is a natural consequence of life. Now, I hope that this episode is helping you consider another option for you to experience pain that does not involve shaming your pain. An option that is going to build your shame immunity, that you can call shame-free pain or clean pain. Now, as usual, if you have comments or questions about this episode, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter. That way you'll have my email address and you can send these questions to me. And also feel free to send me topics you'd like to hear about. I might not grant your wish, but also I might. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.
And if you want fresh wipes and actionable tips every single week in your inbox, you better get on my email list. It's called the Brain Wipes. Also make sure to download The Mental Offload. It's my free ebook to learn how to start wiping things off your to-do list. It's been known to help people save precious time and energy. It's also been called what everybody's psychic butthole needs.